We're gonna start with Karina's crazy arms. So if you've never, well, first of all, if this is your first time here, welcome. And then second of all, if you've never done crazy arms with me, so if you're not a student that is from Aquavie or from any other places that I've taught, welcome. We're gonna start with building up the fire by really toning into our shoulders. Our peak pose today is eagle. So we really want to engage the shoulders. We're going to work on balance. We're going to work on the lower body. And let's get started. So you're going to extend your arms as wide as a letter T. And we're just going for time starting now. Start just little pulses up and down. And they're just tiny, tiny little motions. And you should feel the muscle contracting and expanding. And really use the breath here. Just checking in. Hello, Kimmy. What up, what up? So your hands, or sorry, your arms are as wide as a letter T. You have your thumbs facing up, and we're just pulsing up and down. Karina's crazy arms have begun. We're gonna switch it up in 3, 2, 1. Thumbs facing down. Keep going, keep going. Keep the breath alive. Keep that spine nice and long. Pull the belly in. The core is engaged. Stay with me. You're not here long. Mind over matter. Stay with it, stay with it. Deep breaths, deep breaths. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2. Your palms are gonna face up and keep pulsing up and down. Keep it going, keep it going. I know although we are in quarantine, it is technically still Saturday, so some of you guys might be a little hungover, and that's okay. Thank you so much for still being here. Mind over matter, drink water as you need to. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms face down. Keep going, keep going. Keep those shoulders away from the ears. Nice long spine, shoulders relaxed. You might see Milo make a guest appearance today. That's okay. Keep it going, keep it going. 12 seconds. Palms are facing down. You're pulsing, you're pulsing. Stay with it, stay with it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Palms face up. You got this. You're halfway there. You're doing amazing. Mind over matter. Back to your bed. He's gonna be my guest today. Tiny, tiny little pulses. Keep it going, keep it going. You're doing awesome. 10 seconds. Give yourself a smile, acknowledge yourself for 5, 4, 3, 2. Palms face down into a low V, but keep pulsing, keep pulsing. The top of your shoulder, your delt, should be burning, should be working. It's completely active here. This is your last minute and probably about 40 seconds left. How's your breath? How are you doing? Stay with it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last 30 seconds. High V, palms face up. Keep it going, keep it going. And I don't know, I can't really see, but JD, if you're watching this, you totally know what this is. You should be a pro at this. Keep it going. Tiny little pulses. You're racing the roof, racing the roof. Stay with me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let it go. Shake those arms out. Cross one in front of the other. You're going to pull the right arm through and you're going to stretch into that tricep. Welcome anyone who has signed on a little bit late. And I'm going to pull the right elbow back. And then just for anyone who hasn't tuned in to these workouts or these classes, know that I'm not mirroring you, so try to really, really listen to the side. So now we're crossing the left over the right. I'm not mirroring you. Big breathing. When you're ready, you're going to pull that elbow back. Really reach that hand down your back. And when you're ready, let it go. Shake it out. We're going to sit in the middle of our mat. You're going to cross one leg in front of the other. Good. You're going to reach the arms up towards the sky. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, you're going to bring your right arm underneath the left. Immediately, we're going to start into our eagle pose. So you have an option to bring the back of your palms together, or if you can, see if you can go for a full bind. Front of your palms come together. Keep the elbows nice and lifted. We're going to make full body circles, dropping the entire body towards the right side, and then coming in through the center line, towards the left, and then back into center. Really use the core to lift you up. One more circle this direction. Drop the head when you come towards the center, and then come back up. Circle the other way, left side. Drop torso towards the left. Come towards the center line. One more direction, or one more circle this direction. And then slowly come back up, unwind, inhale the arms overhead. This time, left under the right. Same idea, back of the palms together, maybe front of palms. Keep those elbows nice and lifted. Inhale, breath in, and then exhale, full body circles over towards the left first. Or it really doesn't matter, just make sure you're doing 2 big circles each direction. Once you finish that second circle, go the other way. 2 more circles, opening into that thoracic spine. And then 1 more. Come back in towards the center line. Slowly release the bind. Inhale, both arms overhead. As you exhale, just a gentle twist. Left hand comes onto the right knee, and then really twist open. Use the right arm as your kickstand. Open the chest, open the shoulder, maybe even bring the gaze towards the back wall. Inhale, both arms overhead. And then slowly, right arm, left knee. Left arm is your kickstand. Open into the chest, lengthen the spine. Maybe gazing towards that back wall. Keep opening, keep exhaling, and then slowly inhale those arms overhead, and then bring them in through heart center. Let's roll over the knees, plant the palms, move into the center of the space, shoulders on top of your wrists, and then hips on top of the knees. Let's start nice and easy. Start to draw the navel in and up towards your spine. Your gaze is towards the bottom of the mat. Let's start to open into your cat and cow. So drop the belly, tilt the tailbone, offer the heart forward. As you exhale, tuck the chin in towards the chest, hollow the belly. Move, breath to movement. Drop your belly. Squeeze the scapulas, gaze up. Exhale, press away. Just 1 more on your own timing. Whatever you need goes. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, press away into your cat pose. Come back into a neutral tabletop position. We're going to open into the thoracic spine even more. Right hand behind your head. Funky thread the needle. Inhale, lift that right elbow nice and high. Exhale is going to try to bring the elbow through. Inhale, lift up nice and slow. Really open into that chest. Press into the left hand. Exhale, dive it through. 1 more time like that. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, try to thread it through. Extend your right arm towards the sky. Make a full breath in. And then full thread the needle. Dive the right arm through the left. Drop the shoulder, the cheek, and the ear down towards the ground. You're going to start to walk the left arm forward towards the front of the space immediately. And then go ahead and lift the left arm high. You're going to bring the hand onto your sacrum or take a bind. From here, stay or see if you can kick the left leg back. Adding into the balance. Don't lift the leg too high, and then don't keep it on the ground. Nice and lifted in line with the hip. Here for 3. Keep balancing. 2. Last one. Slowly release the leg. Bring the knee back in. Unwind. Release your bind. Plant the left hand. Extend the right arm towards the sky. And then neutral tabletop position. We repeat the same thing on the other side. Left hand behind your head. Inhale, lift that elbow nice and high. Press into the right hand. Exhale, thread the needle through. Inhale, lift elbow high. Open into the chest. Exhale, dive it through the right. Last time, breath in. Open into the thoracic. Exhale, dive it through. Left arm extends towards the sky. Full thread the needle. Drop. shoulder, cheek, ear, down onto the ground. Immediately we walk the right arm forward. You stay here or lift that right arm towards the sky. Hand comes into your sacrum, your low back, or take a full bind. See if you can kick. Right leg behind you. It's not going too high and it's not staying too low. In line with the hip. Keep the belly pulling in for 3, for 2. Last one. Bring that knee back in. Slowly unwind. Right hand next to your face. Press into it. Left arm towards the sky and the neutral tabletop position. When you're ready, curl the toes, lift the knees, and then send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take your time here. Open into your dog. Pedal your knees. Sway the hips side to side. Whatever you need goes. This is your time to open up. See if you can send the breath into your calves, back of the knees, hamstrings, glutes, even into your low back. 2 more breaths. And when you're ready, downward facing dog. You're going to walk your hands towards the back of the mat, ragdoll pose. Bend the knees a lot. Place the belly on top of your thighs and allow for the crown of the head to hang nice and heavy. We're all going to interlace all 10 fingers behind the head. Bring the elbows in and cradle by the ears. Start to sway side to side. Shift the weight into your toes and back into the heels. Take your time, 3 more breaths. Make sure you're looking towards, or make sure you're looking through your knees. So really relax this neck here. Last full breath in, and last full breath out. Slowly release the hands down towards the ground. You're gonna bend into your left knee, plant your left hand, reach the right arm towards the sky. If this feels good, you stay here. Otherwise, see if you can take a full bind. Reach all the way around and catch the outside of the left hip. Keep pulling this right shoulder open. If the neck feels healthy, you might even gaze up towards the ceiling. 1 more breath in. 1 exhale out. Slowly release the right hand down towards the ground. Bend into your right knee, straighten the left. Same thing, other side. Lift the left arm towards the sky. If the neck feels healthy, you might even look up. Reach all the way around. The hand can come onto the sacrum or outside of the right hip, maybe even the inside of the inner thigh. Keep pulling the shoulder open. 1 breath in, 1 breath out. Last inhale, last exhale. Slowly release both hands down towards the ground. Walk it forward into a high plank. Shoulders stack on top of your wrists and the hips stack on top of your knees. How are you doing? Start with a beautiful inhale in and an exhale out. Good. Keep reaching the crown of the head forward, lengthening through the spine, pulling that belly in, lengthening the tailbone. Lift the kneecaps so that the lower body is engaged. We're here for 5. For 4. For 3. For 2. Last one, bend the knees and send your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward towards the hands. Bottom of the exhale, step into the center of the space. Half lift, flat back. Exhale, deep forward bend. Grab the back of the legs, forehead to shin bones. If you've been with me for a few weeks, really try to pull yourself with the biceps. If this is the first time doing this for you, again, using the exhale to pull the forehead towards the shin bones. You're holding here for 3. See if you can pull yourself a little bit closer. 2. See if you can make contact for 1 second. And then release the back of the legs. Bend the knees a lot and start to roll up. Take your time. There's no rush. When you make it to the top, big shoulder shrugs, dramatic. Up towards the ears and then right back down. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale the arms overhead. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, you're going to release right arm underneath the left. either a single bind or a full bind. You're gonna do some shoulder flossing is what I like to call it. So all you're gonna do is lift the elbows high and then bringing them right in line with the shoulders. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. Just a few more on your own timing. The shoulders stay off the chest the whole time. Last breath in. Last breath out. Keep the elbows nice and lifted. This time we're gonna inhale, take a baby back bend. Exhale, bring the elbows in towards your belly, hollow, contract. It's a little bit of a core workout. Inhale, arch that back. Exhale, elbows towards belly, contract. Last time, inhale, look up. Exhale, down. Good, bring those elbows in line with the shoulders. Slowly unwind, send those arms up towards the sky. Immediately into the other side, release. Left arm under right. Single or full bind. You're gonna shoulder floss, lift the elbows, and then drop them down with the breath. Last one, lift them high, and then set them right in line with the shoulders. This time, take your inhale to arch back, and then contract, hollow the belly. 2 more. Inhale, nice and slow. Exhale, hollow. And I like to bend my knees when I crunch. Last time, breath in. Exhale, bring it in. Slowly lift the elbows in line. Release the bind. Reach the arms up towards the sky. When you're ready, swan dive. Let it go. Halfway lift. Flat back. Gaze forward. Exhale, breath, plant the palms and step back, high plank. 1 breath in through the nose. You're gonna bend the elbows back, lower all the way down onto the belly. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly untuck your toes. Bring your finger pads on the outsides of your mat. Rolling cobra. Inhale, peel the forehead off the ground. Nice and slow. Exhale, tap the forehead down. Inhale, peel up. Second round. A little bit more fluid. Tap the forehead down. Last inhale breath here. Peel up, press into the tops of the feet, press into the thighs, and then tap the forehead right back down. Bring those hands underneath your shoulders, elbows point up, tuck the toes, breath in. 1 reverse push up. Send the hips back. Downward facing dog. We just do sun A 1 more time. Inhale, gaze forward. Bottom of the exhale, step, hop, fly, center of the space. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, deep forward fold. Grab the back of the legs, forehead to shin bones. Root and rise, arms overhead, extended mountain. Immediately guide. Right arm underneath the left, single or full bind. Inhale, 1 shoulder floss. Inhale, take an arch in the back. Exhale, curl. Bring the elbows in towards the navel. Lift back up. Release the bind. Inhale, the arms overhead. Same thing other side, just 1 time. Left under right, single or full bind. 1 shoulder floss. Lift up, bring back down. Inhale, baby back bend. Exhale, 1 crunch. Come back up, back into the frame. Slowly release the bind. Reach up, swan dive, let it go. Halfway lift, flat back. Move through your own vinyasa, tricep push up. Up dog when you're ready. Tuck the toes, press the hips back. Downward facing dog. Take 1 cleansing breath in through the nose and exhale out. Let's go. Lift your red leg towards the sky. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, you're going to scorpion tail. Stack the hips, bend into that right knee. Drop the right heel towards the left glute, but keep lifting that knee nice and high. If you can look at the screen, if you're open like this, your shoulders open, see if you can square the shoulders once again. Take 1 breath in, 1 breath out. Give your ankle some ankle circles or some motion into the ankle, 1 direction. And then reverse. gonna gaze forward, tent the fingers of the right hand. We're gonna work into the core. We've done this transition before. Extend the right leg straight, and then you're gonna bring that right leg, big, 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 big circle. Step the right foot in between, or excuse me, step the right foot outside of the right hand. Good. You're immediately into your runner's lunge. Settle in. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. This is an active runner's lunge. If you have to, if you absolutely have to, you can drop the back knee down, but if you're feeling strong, stay with it. We're really not here for long. Remember, it's power yoga, so we don't spend more than 4 breaths in any one pose. If you're ready, you have the option, it's an option, to drop the forearms right back down. The back knee is still lifted. You're guiding this right knee in towards that right armpit. So instead of letting it flail out, active, active, active. Keep breathing. 1 breath in. 1 sweet exhale. Give me 2 more for good measure. Exhale out. Keep guiding that knee back in. 1 breath in. 1 breath out. Slowly work your hands back up. Plant the left hand underneath the left shoulder and then lift that right arm towards the sky. We're gonna work in that thoracic opening. So right hand behind the head, peel up, exhale, bring the elbow to tap the inside of the left. And then inhale and exhale. Make sure your hips aren't up here. Make sure you still have a bend into that right knee. Give me 2 more. Last one. Good. Extend that right arm towards the sky. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, you're going to come into that fallen warrior. If you took class on Thursday, remember we talked about the knife edge of the foot. That's the pinky toe side, and you'll hear me say that in a lot of our warrior poses. So start to open towards the right side. Knife edge of both feet. And then drop the right hip down towards the ground and reach that right arm back. Let's see if we can do that with a little bit of breath. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, open. Nice and slow. Last time. Reach forward. Exhale, knife edge of both feet. Last time. Reach back. Keep dropping the hips, but pressing into that left arm for 3, 2, 1. Bring that right arm forward. You're going to step the back foot in. Shorten that stance. Pyramid pose. You can shimmy your right foot a little bit more towards the center of your mat. When you're ready, melt the upper body over the front leg. Stay with it. See if the nose can touch the knee. Maybe even your third eye. Maybe the forehead. Keep squaring your hips. Right hip back, left hip forward. So both hip points are facing the same direction. If you have to have a bend into your knees, know that that is always an option for you. Take 1 more deep breath in and 1 more deep breath out. We're going to take a pyramid twist. You're going to have 2 options. You're either going to set the left hand on the inside of the foot or on the outside of the foot. If you want to make it more accessible, keep the hand on the inside of the foot and start to reach the hand up high. If you're here and this feels too easy, slowly move the hand on the outside of the foot. So that's on the knife edge side, on the pinky toe side. That's going to make it a little bit more difficult. It's going to require a little bit more focus and commitment. Remember that you're exactly where you need to be. Try to use the breath to get you there. Take 1 more deep breath in. See if you can twist a little bit deeper as you exhale. Whew. Slowly release the right hand down towards the ground. Frame your foot again. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, single leg halfway lift, left leg lifts. I'm going to scoot to the center of my mat. Take a deep breath in. Knee to nose, tiger. 2 more. Exhale, tiger. Last time. Tiger. Send it back. Bend into your standing leg. Single leg Tadasana. Start to come up. Take your time. No rush. If you're a little wobbly, take your time to gain that balance again. The left knee is in line with the left hip, and you're flexing that left foot. Inhale, both arms overhead. Exhale out. Standing figure four stretch. Let's open into that hip. We're gonna need this hip opening to get the full expression of eagle. You can stay here and work on your balance, or if you want to deepen the pose just by just by releasing the hands down towards the ground, relax the head. Keep bending into your standing leg. That's really going to open up into that left outer hip. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Last inhale. Last exhale. Start to work your hands back up if you made it all the way down towards the ground. Single leg Tadasana, arms overhead. Stay for the exhalation. Good. You're going to bring your peace fingers between your first and second toe on the left side. You can bring the right hand onto the hip. If you're wobbly, that's where your work lies today. Stabilize through that right leg first. If you're here, you're feeling proud, courageous, ready to move along, you can always kick the heel forward. Work on strength and flexibility here. Definitely focus and commitment. Keep flexing that foot. Good. Last part of that progression, if this feels healthy, you might start to kick that leg out. You're not here for long. 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back up. Take an inhale breath. Reach the arms up towards the sky. I know that outside of the right hip is burning. You're going to bring the sole of the left foot into tree pose. Keep balancing. You need this. Inhale, both arms overhead. Grow your branches into any expression. You might even bring the hands behind your back. You can keep the hands on the hips. You can bring the hands into your heart. It really does not matter. You're not here much longer. Keep growing. Keep lengthening through the spine. Pull the belly in. Lengthen that tailbone. Here for 3, for 2. Last one. Inhale those arms overhead. As you exhale, you're going to release the right foot. Bring the hands into the heart. Shake out that right leg. Shake it out, shake it out. Good. Inhale the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fly it back. Sit in your chair and send your arms back. Squeeze the triceps, squeeze the scapulas. Don't lose the chair. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fly. Last time. Inhale. Sit a little bit lower and fly. Hold. 5, 4. Pull the belly in. Lengthen the tailbone. 3. Sit a little lower. 2, 1. Inhale, arms overhead. Straighten the legs. Take a back bend. Exhale, swan dive. Half lift when you're ready. Move through your own vinyasa. Tricep push-up. Up dog when you're ready. Tuck the toes. Press the hips back. Downward facing dog. 1 breath in through the nose. And 1 breath out. Same thing other side. Left leg towards the sky. Full breath in. Stack those hips. Bend into that left leg. The left heel drops towards the right glute. Try to keep the shoulders square so you're not opening a lot. You're really just opening into the hip joint. Add some ankle circles. And then reverse that motion. You're going to gaze forward. Tend the fingers of your left hand. You're going to straighten the left leg long and then big, 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 big circle. Step the foot on the outside of that left hand. Woo! You made it. Runner's lunge. Keep this pose nice and active. Everything is working. You're really settling into those hips. You're lifting the right quadricep. You have the option to stay here. You have the option to lower the forearms down, deepen into the pose. This is lizard's pose. Once again, keep guiding this left knee in towards your left armpit. Stay with that strength. Keep the hips lifted. Keep everything active. mind over matter. Inhale in, exhale out. Last one, breath in, exhale out. Walk your hands back up. Plant the right hand underneath the right shoulder and then lift the left arm towards the sky. Take a full breath in. Settle into your low lunge twist. Bring the left hand behind your head. Inhale, peel open. Exhale, left elbow taps the inside of the right. Inhale, up. Exhale, low. Good, 2 more. Exhale. 1 more. Exhale. Extend the left arm towards the sky. Settle into your low lunge twist. Now, we're going to open into our fallen warrior. Remember, knife edge of both feet. Rotate open towards the left. Drop that right hip, but keep pressing into that right arm. We'll do that 1 or 2 more times. Reach forward, take a breath in. Exhale. Fallen warrior. Knife edge of both feet. Right hip down. Last time, reach forward. Exhale, open. Hold in here. 3, 2, press into the right hand. Last one. Start to reach forward. You're going to bring the you're going to bring the right foot in. Shorten your stance and shimmy the left foot back into the center of the space. Pyramid pose. Surrender the torso over the front leg. Square those hips as much as you can. Left hip back, right hip forward. Remember, if you have to have a bend into your knees, totally fine. See if you can elongate. Crown of the head towards your toes. Bring the forehead towards the knee. Good. Let's bring it into a twist. Right hand comes close to the inside of the foot, so that's the big toe side. You can plant it right there, and when you're ready, lift that left arm towards the sky. You can stay there. If it's too easy, guide the right hand on the outside of the left foot, so you're on the pinky toe side, on the knife edge, and reach the left arm towards the sky. If that still feels too easy, see if you can bring the gaze up. Last full breath in. Last full breath out. Slowly release the left arm towards the ground. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, single leg halfway lift. Lift that right leg. Good. Inhale, breath. Knee to nose, tiger. Send it back, extend. Knee to nose, tiger. Last time, inhale. Exhale, in. Send your right leg back. Bend into your left leg and slowly start to come up. Let's burn it out. You know what's coming. Single leg Tadasana. Right knee in line with the right hip. Ankle right underneath the knee. Arms up towards the sky. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, standing figure 4 stretch. Cross the right over the left. Sit the hips low. If you want, you can guide the hands down towards the ground. Flex into your right foot as much as you can. If you feel sturdy in your balance and you can bring the right forearm on top of that right knee, it just intensifies the opening. It feels really good, but it can be really intense. Just take 2 more breaths. Last breath in. Last breath out. When you're ready, start to come back up. Single leg Tadasana. Good. Standing big toe. Peace fingers between your first and second toe. Stabilize the standing leg. If you want to work on flexibility, strength, kick the heel forward. This feels strong. This feels good. Open that hip. You're not here long. 3, 2, 1. Bring the sole of the right foot into your left inner thigh. Whew. If you fall, you come right back. No expectations. No judgments. You're exactly where you need to be. Tree pose, left side. You can grow the branches. You can bring the hands behind the back. Take one more big breath in. One more big breath out. Reach those arms up towards the sky. Take a full breath in. And exhale, release your tree pose. Shake that left leg out. Bring your feet together to touch. Inhale the arms overhead. Exhale, chair fly. Sit in your chair really, really low. Don't lose the chair. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fly back. One more. Exhale, hold it back there. Squeeze triceps, squeeze scapulas for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, arms overhead. Straighten the legs. Take a back bend. Swan dive. Let it go. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, breath, plant palms, tricep push-up. Up dog when you're ready. Tuck the toes. Press the hips back. Downward facing dog. One breath in. One breath out. Inhale, gaze forward. Bottom of the exhale, step, hop, fly, center of the space. Halfway lift, flat back. Deep forward bend, rub the back of the legs, forehead to shin bones. Hold, 5. This is the last little bit of flexibility you're getting. 4. Really use the bicep, it's the last push. 3, 2, 1. Release the back of the legs, take your time, you're gonna roll up. Good, shake your legs out. Good. This is the part of class where we try full Garudasana, full eagle pose. Remember, at least for me, this is playtime. So Garudasana is a peak pose. So if you don't get it your first try, keep trying again. I literally, when I sequence this class, I put playtime. So make sure it's joyful, make sure it's playful, and don't take it too seriously. Remember, no one's looking at you, so just have fun. Good. Standing in the center of your mat. You're going to reach the arms up towards the sky. Take a full breath in. Exhale, sit in your chair. Take a deep breath in. Sit a little lower on the exhale. You're going to shift the weight onto the right foot. That means you're going to come into a single leg Tadasana with the left knee high. You're going to cross, or you're going to lift that knee a little bit higher. Cross the thighs over. You're going to guide the left foot towards your right calf. See if you can take a bind with the bottom half. If this doesn't happen, you can always use your foot as your own kickstand. Reach the arms up towards the sky. Left underneath the right, so we match the bottom half. Single or full bind, doesn't matter. And just make sure, if you do have the bind on your feet, you keep sitting lower every single time. And I'm just gonna come out of the pose so that I can guide you through it one more time. So if you're just tuning in or you want to try it, sit the hips low. Shift the weight onto your right foot. Lift the left knee high. Cross. Left over the right. Keep sitting. Bend into your right leg. You're going to cross the feet. You're going to hook the left foot around your right calf. Good. If you have the lower body, see if you can guide the left underneath the right for a single or full bind. Remember what we worked on. You have to keep the elbows nice and lifted. You're not here much longer. Keep with it. 3. Keep with it. 2. Keep that focus. Keep that breath. Stay with it. 1. When you're ready, slowly unwind. Take your time. No slingshots. Reach the arms up towards the sky. Hands into your heart. Samastitihi. Shake the legs out. You know it's coming for you. You know the progression. Focus. Listen to my voice and try to not look at what I'm doing. I'm going to come out of the pose so that I can cue people through, 2 times through. Inhale the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, sit in your chair nice and low. Take a full breath in. Sit a little lower. Single leg Tadasana. Shift the weight onto your left foot. Right knee comes high. You're going to cross, or you're going to lift the leg a little bit higher. Cross right over the left. Bend into your left knee. Cross, or hook, I should say. Hook right foot into your left calf. If you have that or you have the kickstand, great. Remember, we copy the same thing on the lower body. So dive right arm underneath the left. Keep those elbows lifted and keep sending the hips back. So you keep bending into that left leg. I'll cue you through it one more time. You're on your chair. Take a deep breath in. Keep sending the hips low. And if you're in your full eagle, amazing, stay with it. Shift the weight onto the left leg. Right knee comes high. Cross right over the left. Hook right foot onto your left calf. Woo! Arms towards the sky. Eagle arm bind. Right underneath left. Elbows stay lifted. You're only here for 3, 2, 1. Release. Shake it out. Amazing work. You should be proud of yourself. Let's take it home. Arms towards the sky. Take a full breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Hands down towards the ground. We're going to do something called squat, tuck, and curl. So you're going to lift your heels high so you're on your tippy toes. You're going to bend the knees. Your heels, or excuse me, your sit bones should come down towards your heels. And then just curl. Bring the chin in towards the chest. Last full breath in. Full breath out. Good. Drop the heels down towards the ground. And then let your sit bones find the mat. Scoot your sit bones all the way towards the front of your space. The last little bit of core work you already know. Bring the inner thighs together, knees point up, flex your feet, recline. Reverse tabletop position. When you're ready, you release the back of the legs. Take a deep breath in. Guide the knees a little bit closer in. We're going low bow to bow. Inhale in, press out. Inhale, exhale. Nice and controlled. Focus. Keep going. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 5 more. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 2 more. Exhale. Last one. We hover. Inhale. Hover. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Recline back. Knees in towards your chest. Let it go. Bring the hands on top of your knees and you're going to do big knee circles. Reverse this direction. Good. Bring the knees back in towards your chest. Give yourself a loving squeeze. And then extend the left leg long. Keep the right knee in towards the chest. Immediately guide that right leg across the body. Supine twist. Sweet release. Let it go. Take a deep breath in. Twist a little deeper. One more inhale. 1 exhale. Slowly bring the knees back in towards the chest. Square the hips. Extend the right leg long. Keep the left knee in. Guide the knee across the body over towards the left side. Or excuse me, over to the right side. Supine twist. Good. Bring the knees back in towards your chest. Give yourself a loving squeeze. And then you're going to lift the scapulas off of the mat. Wrap both forearms around your shin bones, catching opposite elbows. Point your feet. Bring the nose. Bring your forehead or your third eye to touch the knees for 5. Hold all the energy you have just cultivated for yourself for 4. You got it. Stay with it. 3, 2, 1. Savasana, dead corpse pose. If you still feel like you need some opening into your hips, you can take Supta Baddha Konasana, which means the soles of the feet touch, the knees butterfly open. Or you can take classic Savasana Extend those legs nice and wide or nice and long. And really, really try to stay with it. You only have 1 minute left. Let the body reap the benefits of all of your hard work. You can release the breath. You can unclench your jaw. You can soften the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Release the tension in your eyebrows and your cheekbones. Release anything that's keeping you from being totally present in this last moment. When you're ready, bring organic movements back into the body. Wiggle fingers and toes, flex and point your feet, circle the ankles and the wrists. You're gonna send the arms overhead into a full body stretch, yes. Send one more breath into your belly, one more breath into your lungs, and the last breath into your heart space. Bring the knees in towards your chest. Give the body a big old rock and roll, length of the spine, coming into an easy seated pose, Sukhasana. You can take hero's pose like me if you'd like, or just cross one leg in front of the other. Hands come on top of the heart in prayer position. Thank you so much for being open to a new pose, to being open to new knowledge. I really appreciate your presence on this beautiful Saturday morning. If there's anything else I can do for you, please let me know. Questions, comments, feedback, anything that you want to learn, I'd love to hear from you. Remember that it is an opportunity for us to co-create. And with that being said, have a beautiful Saturday. I'll see you on Tuesday. Go with ease and peace. Namaste. Thank you so much for your commitment. Thank you for showing up. I'm feeling so much more open, ready to take on the rest of this weekend. I love you so much. Any donations that you are willing to give, you already know the drill. Otherwise, see you on Tuesday.